Here are my initial reactions to NFL Week 1. Bang, bang, Niner gang. It wasn't pretty. They got the job done. Brock Purdy looked horrible, atrocious without George Kittle, Juwan Jennings, and Brandon Ayuk. It was just McCaffrey. And man, we were scared about McCaffrey's injury. This dude had 22 carries and 9 catches, 23 or 4 fantasy points, had an excellent day. I just hope he's healthy. That's a lot of usage for a guy that was almost not going to play and is coming off of a serious injury. And that last throw to Tonjes, who was on the practice squad all year for the 49ers last year, was a horrible throw, but it was an incredible catch by Tonjes. That is the Brock Purdy we're going to get. He's a gunslinger. He threw 2 horrible passes. I thought he played atrocious, especially with those passes. Pearsall's unguardable. They got to use and go get Pearsall more and throw the ball downfield. Enough of my Niners rant. It's good. Bosa sealed the game for them. Jackson Smith and Jigba looked incredible, though, as well for the Seahawks. But arguably the biggest story of the day is the Packers' dominance of the Lions. The Packers look like the Super Bowl team from the NFC. If I had to make a pick, gun to my head right now, who am I choosing to come out of the NFC? It's the Green Bay Packers. They just dominated a Lions team that won like 14 games last year, and they made it look easy. They made it look like they were the frickin' Miami Dolphins or the New Orleans Saints out there. Jordan Love looked incredible. The defense was incredible. Micah Parsons got his first sack. Jayden Reed they utilized. Tucker Kraft looks like a star. And you got Matthew Golden getting that pass as well. And my God, the Giants looked horrible. I was wrong. I thought they would win, and the Commanders just dominated them. How about Bill? Bill looked incredible. The Jaguars absolutely dominated the Panthers. Something good to see is like Tedero McMillan's usage percentage was like 90%. He was the only receiver that caught like any passes for the Panthers. So for the future, that's good. He got like 12 fantasy points. So probably like a decent start at the flex position or wide receiver too. Not great. Speaking of rookies, how about Emeka Egbuka? The hype. He lived up to it. 2 touchdowns, including the game winner. I know I said start him in all leagues over anybody, and this guy absolutely lived up to the hype. James Conner, Trey McBride, and the Cardinals won a game against the Saints. It wasn't pretty, but they won. Marvin Harrison Jr. looked excellent as well. Geno Smith and the Raiders shocked the Patriots, who were favored in this game. Jacoby Myers looked unguardable. Brock Bowers looked great. Genty didn't have to do much, but he looked great for what he did. I mean, Jack Bash had a 23-yard catch. Thornton had that insane catch downfield. This Raiders team could be good. Don't sleep on them. The Rams beat the Texans in an absolute mid-off. I'm kidding. Both of these teams are probably playoff teams, except Jacksonville might be the sleeper in that division, but the Rams defense is nasty. I thought their secondary was atrocious all last season, but that D-line makes their secondary look so good, and their secondary has improved. And McVay, what a genius getting Nacua involved the entire game and sealing the deal on that. This is a good team. Although I am concerned about Stroud with that offensive line because Nico Collins was not targeted at all in this game. They just couldn't get the ball downfield. Joe Burrow and the Bengals won against the Browns. Was not pretty, but Chase Brown scored a touchdown. I know the Steelers won, and how about Aaron Rodgers? But Justin Fields, 30 fantasy points. Garrett Wilson with a touchdown as well. Breece Hall looked excellent. Braylon Allen looked excellent.